Hello. Hey everybody, it's Uncle Justin and family coming at ya from Binyan, Laguna. Going for a walk to the hardware store on a partly cloudy, partly rainy day with humidity at about 130%. Gotta love the Philippines. Let me get this camera turned on around. All right. There we go. Well, YouTube has done it again. Demonetizations have struck more YouTubers. The first I learned about this was on Dr. Laway's channel, who is living in the Philippines with his wife. He was talking about, he had a food vlog that was demonetized, restricted. And this was at a pork festival, which he had filmed a year previous. And YouTube said it didn't meet their standards. So they restricted it. I watched the video. And there was nothing wrong with that video. It was a typical lechon pork festival. Another YouTuber whom he was talking about lost their entire channel. They were filming some food preparation in a different Asian country, and it got demonetized. They appealed it. It went through a manual review, and YouTube reversed their decision. Then YouTube came back, struck the channel, and took it down, saying that the video of the food preparation was disgusting and shocking. What was that? That's what that was. Backfiring. Alright, good grief. So they lost their whole channel without warning because somebody decided that it was disgusting and shocking to see the way that these people prepared their food. Now, the issue that I have with these, especially with the guy that lost his whole channel, is that a lot of times YouTube's decisions seem to just be arbitrary. It's like one person says it's fine and another person says it isn't. And it just doesn't seem to be consistent. The other case that I heard about last night was a guy who did a lot of vlogging about 3D printing technology and such. He went to a convention where the convention was all about 3D printed guns, I believe in the US. And again, this person lost their entire channel. They lost another YouTube channel that they didn't have any videos on. And the vlogger's father lost his channel. The only relation to the channel that got originally struck down and removed and completely was that he had run some ads for his dad's business, and I believe that YouTube channel was just about his father's business. The issue with it is, and you know, you do have to be careful with 3D printed weapons and such, putting it on YouTube. The issue that I have with it is that other outlets have done similar videos, including how to actually make them. Not just the convention, but how to make 3D printed weapons. And they're alive and going. One of the examples that I can give to you is Vice News. Vice News did a piece about 3D printed weapons, including how to make them. And of course, Vice is still alive and well on YouTube. So, as somebody who makes vlogs here in the Philippines, it concerns me a little bit that I would lose my channel or whatever. just for filming food, for filming a wet market. Or just for filming, you know, people preparing for a fest like a boodle fight. And that sucks. Food preparation, what people eat, is different in different countries. In fact, you may have eaten some stuff that you consider disgusting in the US. I've seen videos about famous barbecue places that will use an entire pig, including the brain. And they cook it up, put sauce on it, and serve it. And from what I understand, the barbecue is quite delicious. I'm sure it is. So I really don't understand where the line is. Having worked in the gig economy back in the US, meaning Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Uber Eats, one of the big problems drivers had was that there wasn't much transparency. There wasn't transparency about pay. There wasn't transparency about what will get you deactivated. It would just seem to be entirely at the whim of the company. And I really hope that platforms like the gig economy, like YouTube, really step up and get a little bit more clear about who makes the decisions, why they make the decisions, how you can appeal. Because, you know, Google, the parent company of YouTube, they have a lot of legal protections in the US. So it's not like you can just up and sue them, because we are using their platform, we're using their servers, we're using their technology to put out our videos for you guys to watch. So they should have some say. But to completely lose your side hustle, to completely lose a source of income, to completely lose your hobby, I really think that they need to be clear. And the only reason why I'm doing this is I walk through the neon talking about this. It's just people need to know about it, because the only way it's going to change is if people stand up and say, hey, you know what? We want to watch these videos. Hey, you know what? This is acceptable and this isn't. And then have YouTube be clear. So I hope if you've listened this long, you will consider that moving forward, that when YouTube does something, when you lose a channel that you like, you say something to YouTube. The only way to make changes. Alright guys, please like, comment, share, subscribe. From our family to yours, God bless.